We are back with another technique. I'm talking to Dr. Elena Seranova. We have a lot of fun, really. You know, it's just a lot of fun doing these videos with you. And, you know, we talk a lot about longevity, and then we also talk, I mean, why would you want to live so long if your life is full of stress and anxiety, right? So, and of course, we know that stress and anxiety, and of course, I talk more about it in our online course hey, it's on both of our websites. You can take a look at the link below. Elena and I, we put together a longevity course to teach you everything you need to know to live a longer, healthier life. So check it out. But, you know, why would you want to live so long if you're like constantly filled with, you know, stress and anxiety? And so here's a technique that I use all the time myself. And it's one that it's kind of like, it almost, you were saying in the break, you know, I'm teaching you magic, and this one's almost like magic because it's good for just about anything. And so if you're stressed out before you got to make a phone call, or if you are, you know, nervous about this or that, it's perfect for that. But it's not necessarily going to give you a ton of energy. It's not necessarily going to put you to sleep if you use it before a stressful situation. However, if you are in the middle of the night and you can't go to sleep, it can help you go to sleep. So this one, actually this is one of the most commonly used for sleep. Like for me, I don't know why it is, Elena, I'll wake up at 3 a.m. and then in my brain, like I'll just wake up for no reason. You know, I just had a dream and I'm like, okay. And then I guess I'll go back to sleep. And then my brain's like, what do you need to do tomorrow? How are you going to get all that done? You know, do you ever do that?
Yeah, rarely, but well, yes, I get you.
Well, I started, you know, it's something I've always had that issue. And so when I have this happen, I do this particular technique, and it's known around the world as the 4-7-8 breathing technique. I call it the Cadence of Bliss because it feels so good to do. And all you got to do it is 4 times. So 4 breaths, and you've got a nice, what I would call the minimum sufficient dose. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath and a big breath. So we're going to bring our breath down to our pelvis again. So we're breathing, we're really trying to pull it down, but then we're going to try to expand our ribs. So really, really bringing these ribs out as much as we can. And then we're going to have a nice full lung. Okay. So, and it's good for 4 seconds. We're going to inhale. So for the first 4 seconds, we're filling up. And then we're going to hold our breath with a nice full lung and really expanding, you know, kind of a little bit of pressure in our lungs for 7 seconds. And then we're going to exhale for 8 seconds. So we're going to make that exhale last 8 seconds. So we're not going to go, right? It'll be.
Okay, got you.
For 8 seconds. Okay. So let's see how it feels. And of course, as is my way, I'm just going to ask you again to just take a little bit of a self-diagnostic. I know we've been doing a lot of breath work today, but just kind of come into your space and become aware of how you are. And just kind of scan your body and mind. And I'll do this with you, and I'll guide you through. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's take a deep breath in and relax it out, just so we're on the same breath. So, okay, now we're gonna breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold with a full lung. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in, 2, 3, 4. Hold with that full lung. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold with the full lung. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can go back into normal breathing. I'm already seeing smiles.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Interesting, very interesting. And you know what kind of an effect it reminded me? So it's the same, if a similar effect as I would have about an hour after taking my GABA neurotransmitter in the evening, where I'm unwinding and I can feel it, but it's not making me like sleepy per se, but it's a very calm state. And I had the same experience with taking some like basically evening supplement blends, so with ashwagandha and things like that. So that's very, very interesting. And again, I'm very surprised by the speed by which my body actually adjusted, because as I said, I usually would take the supplements and then it would take me about an hour to reach the state. But here it's like, bam, 2 minutes and I'm in. That's crazy.
And the nice thing is, you know, you can take it with you where you don't need the little pill holder, right? We've got our pill holders that we put our supplements in. This one you could just take with you. And the nice thing is it's really great, especially if you need something fast. And that is, okay, oh, wow, I've got to go speak in front of this group, or I've got to make a phone call.
Exactly. Oh my God, this would be so useful. Literally, I had like some really important meetings over the past month or so with, you know, new collaborators and like a retail chain, and more about this later, very soon. Yes. But yes, you know, I had some really serious meetings with serious people, and actually again, what I thought of after doing this technique is I wish I would have known this sooner. That would be great.
I taught this. I teach at the university here. I have English classes. I have 2 full-time jobs, Elena. It's a bit too much. It's kind of ridiculous, but I have many veterans from previous wars that will come back to school, and I taught one of them this technique, and he said, "I wish you would have been there for me, you know, earlier. I wish I would have known this earlier." So it's one of my favorite techniques. And the interesting thing is, the more you practice it, the better it works. It's as if your physiology starts building this relationship. Oh, I know what we're doing now. I guess we're going to get into this new state now. So it's really a great tip for changing states. So I'm glad you liked it.
Yes, I loved it.
So, okay, cool. Guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. You know, it's always fun. Me and Elena get to share. We like to nerd out on things. So this has been a little bit nerding out on some breathwork stuff. Don't forget to join us next week for our next part of our conversation. Hey everybody, this was a part of my ongoing conversations with Dr. Seranova. If you're interested in learning more, please take a look at the links below. And also remember, there is a discount code there if you'd like to order some of NMN from NMN Bio. That is her company. So hope you enjoyed this video. Look for more to come.